And welcome everybody to the Daily Space Weather. What we're looking at here is cycle 25 to date. So we're going back to mid-November, all the way up to the current date. And it's 284 angstroms. It's part of the Soho suite. And it's pretty sweet. There it is, cycle 25. We'll let that get back up to the present state and look at some more current images. By the way, I'm your host, Dan, aka smAsho. And there's September, and there's the repeat. Next, we're looking at 48 hours in a different wavelength. This is 193 angstroms. To see some coronal holes around the south polar region, small active region down there, no sunspots. North solar polar coronal hole, really obvious there, super well defined. And let's get to some custom Helio viewer movies right after we talk about some more stuff about what not to do. Yeah, oh yeah. Here's what not to do. If you're a content creator, don't show an image like this and tell your viewers that it's an alien spacecraft. Now, why an alien spacecraft would only glow in 335 angstroms? Nobody seems to know. Certainly not people that don't realize that for that to be a spacecraft, it would have to be about, I don't know, 6,000 miles in length. In any case, it is a great example of some plasma blasting around. And let me shrink that down so I can show you the whole disk here. This is the AIA browse data. AIA browse data. There's a great example of a little plasma ejecta in the 335 angstroms. You can also see a good view of this filament down here in the lower left, the southeastern limb. You get it one size smaller and then press play. There's a one-day view in 335 angstroms. And that's probably only visible in 335. And I'm not going to get into some kind of crazy conversation about it. Let's take a look at some more Helio viewer movies. Here's just the North Polar region in 171 angstroms. There weren't a lot of features to focus on today, so I just had to sort of guess. We'll let that play through. We've got three more custom Helio viewer movies here for you. Here's the full disc 304 angstroms. Here's the area that we showed you yesterday, and there still is a little bit of a filament there. The view in 304 angstroms yesterday was pretty spectacular. Here's yesterday's 304 angstroms close-up of that filament. Quite a good one. If you missed it, watch yesterday's Daily Space Weather. Catch the whole thing. Anyway, there's today. You should be able to see the time and date stamps. Mostly collapsed is that filament. The 10.7 centimeter radio flux is still at 69, and we've done a zoom in here to show you the sunspot progression of cycle 24 and the beginning of cycle 25, as well as the progression of the radio flux, and you can see how proportional that is to the sunspot number. And if you want to look at the graph in terms of where cycle 25 started, that would be right about here. And it's nice to see some sunspots. That's what you want to see. And let's move on to some more data. First, let me get rid of Epic Pen. All right, there we go. KP index is currently at 3. I was waiting for that to update. I thought it would be updated by now. Let me check the chat and the stream life. If you're watching us live, leave us a comment. We'll get to it. We don't see any solar flares or any proton events. Real-time solar wind, the solar wind velocity has kicked up a little bit, currently at 333. That's a good number. Solar wind density 7.65 and that 333, that's kilometers per second. The 7.65 is protons per cubic centimeter. Don't give somebody a number without units. If somebody shows you a chart and there's no units on it, well, you don't know what you're looking at, obviously. And phi angle currently around 150 degrees, possibly toying with some coronal hole connections, maybe with that area around the south solar polar region. Here's what's going on in the magnetosphere according to the Space Weather Modeling Framework.